Today, North Carolina launched one of the first programs in the country to use hyperbaric oxygen therapy to treat veterans for PTSD.
WRAL's Keenan Willard takes us inside one of these treatment centers where veterans say they've turned their lives around.
During his years in the Marines, Major Simon LeMay lost some of his closest friends, suffered serious brain injuries, and came within inches of taking his own life. He says without hyperbaric oxygen, he's confident he wouldn't be here today. North Carolina is committing $150,000 to a new state-approved treatment option for veterans with PTSD, hyperbaric oxygen therapy. At his clinic in RTP, Ed DiGirolamo's been pushing for this moment for years.
Any opportunity to reduce the suicide rate interested us.
But how does the treatment work?
Hyperbaric oxygen essentially is breathing pure oxygen while under some pressure, some amount of pressure. We get the soldiers into the chamber, and one of the things that instantly happens is the inflammation is reduced. They sleep through the night. Within maybe 10 treatments, anxiety, depression is gone, hope is returning.
Simon LeMay is a living testament to what hyperbarics can do. A 25-year veteran of the Marines, the former sergeant major served 7 tours overseas. During that time, he saw friends die or lose limbs in explosions and suffered serious injuries himself.
First one in 2007. Where I was in a Humvee in Fallujah, Iraq, that was blown in half. Survived that and continued to deploy for several more years.
LeMay started to feel like a shell of himself, hopeless and unable to function due to severe PTSD.
At one point in 2012, I crawled underneath a bed in our bedroom in Temecula, California, with a 9mm. God came through in a very strong moment and put my bride laying underneath that bed beside me. And she was able to talk me out of that situation and stop me from killing myself.
His family was able to convince him to try hyperbaric therapy, and LeMay says it changed everything. After 3 years of treatments, he's no longer suicidal. He sleeps through the night, and when he wakes up, he feels the same purpose that drove him to put on the uniform in the first place.
Somebody afforded me an opportunity to be able to do this, to get my life back. And it brings tears and makes me emotional because there's so many people out there that don't know that this is available.
LeMay says his new mission is to connect as many veterans as possible with hyperbaric oxygen, hoping to pull someone else back from the brink. Keenan Willard, WRAL News, Greenville.
Oh, that's just great. Any veterans looking to apply for hyperbaric oxygen treatment under the new state plan can contact the Community Foundation of NC East. You can find their contact information alongside the story on WRAL.com.
And we hope that they all get the help that they need.
Absolutely, yeah. We leave you tonight with a live look from Washington, D.C., where President